Hey everyone, it's Luke here. I'm a data guy by day and amateur poker player by night, and I'm documenting my journey from $100 to $10,000. The reason why I want to document it is because I wonder if non-pros can do this anymore. I saw Doug Polk document his journey. It took a while for him. I don't know if it was 50 hours on there or 100 or 500 hours to do it, but and it was quite a journey when he finished. He was quite elated to do that, and I found it was amazing to see a pro struggle to go from 100 to 10,000. Like that's a big job. I thought that'd be child's play for him, but it takes a lot of work and a lot of intentionality. And so what I'm trying to do is recreate that as an amateur, and I think it'll be very instructive. And the reason why I'm also doing it is because like I find like people who make videos online, they take so long to explain things. Like I want something efficient where I can learn tips and tricks, and I want to see more of people documenting their actual wins. Not a whole lot of talk, just show me the hands, show me what works. And so I'm going to try to make these videos short and sweet and very like action packed in terms of content and like, instructive material. So today I'm documenting a $370 win. It's quite a milestone for me today because I bought into 6 tournaments today. I moneyed in 4, I final tabled in 2, and I won 1. And I made probably like $500 today with maybe $60 of buy-ins, or maybe 80. So like it was a big day, but also it was the most expensive buy-in tournament I've ever won, which is that $8.80 buy-in. So obviously baby steps, but I'm going to show you the notable hands from this tournament win and share some of the things I'm learning along the way. I just recently posted a video on the key things that I'm learning too, um, and and that will speak to some of these situations that I got in. So you can check that video out as well. And please like and subscribe or comment if you agree or disagree. We can learn together. I'm not a pro, but hopefully more and more some of the opinions and things I'm learning and passing on and showing here become authoritative. All right. So I have got ace 10 suited in the button. Guy jams. I was kind of worried about this because there's 2 big stacks behind me that still have to decide. But I thought this guy's got a worse range than me for sure, or on average. And I thought I've got him beat. And so I decided to go with it. Now let's calculate this just so you can kind of get a sense. Why do I think I've got him beat? Well, let's check Equilab, and we can see whether or not he is beat. So he's got 12 big blinds, right? Just opening that. You can watch the infinite window while we go, because I'm not a videographer, but maybe someday, if people actually watch these videos, I'll make them nice. Ace of spades, 10 of spades. This Equilab is actually really helpful for you to understand, like, what the odds are for hands. Okay, so he's gonna be jamming with all the pairs. I think he's gonna be jamming with any ace. So let's do that. I think he's going to be jamming with, yeah, these are the ace suiteds, the suited aces. It's the suited in the yellows and the non-suited in the blues. Any suited king? I think so. Not all the suited queens. Suited runners, like this. Any king? Maybe not the worst kings. So let's say it's like that. I think this is a conservative range. Well, he'll definitely jam with all these hands. And I think he's going to jam even wider than this. But if ace 10 is better, ace 10 suited is better than all these hands, being conservative, then it's certainly better if we add any more of these and these. So let's try. And let's run it. And you see the ace 10 suited is the clear winner 58% of the time. And there's already money in the pot. This doesn't even consider that. So the odds will be even better if we consider the money that's in the pot. So So against him, it's a clear call. Now the risk of getting re-raised here, I would fold to a jam if these guys jammed, but decided to go with it, and I think, yeah, took that one. Next hand, ace-6 offsuit. I decided to defend. I defend a lot. This is a easy defend for me. I don't know if some people may 3-bet this actually, because you got the blocker ace, but hit my ace, but I don't consider the top pair, the ace, like top pair in a 9-player game, like super good. But I do want to call this. I mean, I've got the top pair. I just want to hopefully get to the river and check it down and win. So I just check. Oh, he bets big. Oh, that's an aggressive bet. 60% pot, 66% pot, probably something like that. Big decision to try to call with this ace, but if all you're doing is calling, you're also invoking some bluffs as well, you know. That's the other valuable thing. I decided to go with the call, and yeah, I think that's kind of a heroic call in a way, because you've only got one pair. He's putting a lot of big blinds in. Oh, got a decent hand here, ace-ace. Re-raise. I think I should have re-raised bigger here. I think I made it. I should have made it 3 times his bet. So I think I should have made it 6 to 7 big blinds here. So I don't know what I was doing there. Probably playing 5 tables at once or something. 2 callers. I decided to go big on this. I'm not trying to trap here. I'd rather win a little than lose a lot. It's just one pair that I've got anyway. So I bet 60% pot. Take it down. All right, ace king. I've got 1 limper from under the gun, 1 razor, but I mean it's ace king. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna re-raise. Oh yeah. So here I make it like 3 times, 2.5 to 3 times his bet, which I think is a pretty standard size. He folds after betting. This is, to me, is absolute no-brainer. This guy, it's interesting. This guy limped and then jammed. It looks scary. It looks like a shark move, like you got aces, but how am I going to turn that down for 10 big blinds? Oh, but he hits his 10. So it was a classic coin flip. Jack queen suited from middle position. I just min raise. Now a horrible flop comes. I've got 2 overs, but it's all hearts. It's coordinated. It's hitting this guy's range on the big blind the most. But they don't like it on the flop. And I think I'm going to be tempted to go for a little juicy 33% bet on the turn. I mean, if they don't want it, they don't want it. River comes. And, oh, what am I going to do? I jam. I run a huge bluff. Yeah, you know, you gotta, if you're going to win any tournaments, you gotta find some bluffs. Yeah, I just jammed. And I think I was actually thinking too, in my mind, like, if I bet a little over 2 big blinds and he calls, when I jam, I'm going to be jamming all my chips for about the size of the pot, which is a pretty strong move. I think I was thinking about that too when I put this amount in the pot, that I'd be able to ship it for a pot size. If I was shipping it for a half pot size, he's got to just call me. But I got him to fold, so that was obviously lucky. And I don't run too many bluffs like that, but this might have been getting later in the tournament too. And yeah, every once in a while you got to go for the gold. All right, I'd ship it with from early position with 10s. I've only got 13 bigs. I think this was this was risky, but I've also got a good chance to win against most hands. This is a coin flip, and I hit my 10, so that one worked out. Ace queen offsuit. Yeah, this is a debatable move that I made here, but I've been looking at some charts and about just like, you know, shipping and folding and these different charts, and I'm experimenting with jamming some slightly higher stack sizes, like 15 bigs. I know when you got 10 bigs, you really have to just go with like most decent hands, but like this is early position too. That's why ace queen, like I would consider doing a min raise here too, but Anyway, I think here, oh, that's a very small stack called me. I probably do agree with his decision as well, but in this case, he's got to hit a king to win. And didn't. Alright, ace 6 suited, and I am on fumes now. This is near the very end. This is the final table. I've got 3.5 big blinds, and I'm just absolutely desperate at this point. I'm in the cutoff. Jam with the ace. It's a coin flip. And I got lucky. So I made it 9 big blinds. Now I've got 3.5 big blinds again, but I hit king, so that was good timing. Obviously put it all in. I'm not trying to play around with 3-something big blinds. I'm not going to try to limp in with 3 big blinds and let somebody hit like a flush or whatever. Well, actually, nobody's even going to fold to that bet. But took that one. Got up to 8.54 big blinds. Just surviving here. Again with 8. Then this guy jams with 11 big blinds. And I'm sitting here with Jack King. 8 big blinds left. Obviously a critical moment in the tournament where there's 3 players left. And I just thought, you know what? He might be jamming with pretty light. You could go back to Equilab and just think, what might he be jamming with? And I bet you he's going to be jamming with all these. Let's actually see with this range here. Let's say that we did this range again. But let's do it with Jack King. Instead of Ace 10, let's do it with Jack King. Jack of clubs, King of diamonds. Because it's just like Jack King offsuit, right? Let's try it. Ooh, it's not quite as good as, but there's money in the pot. So with the money already in the pot, I bet you, even against that tight range that we had, I think he's jamming with even more. Actually, no, this is probably a decent range for what he jams with 11 big blinds. Anyway, I think it was a plus EV decision, plus expected value, like a positive money making decision to call here. So, but he had air. I mean, if he's jamming with 2-5 offsuit, that changes the math entirely. I mean, 2-5 off, he's basically jamming with everything. Add just a few of these and rerun it. The King Jack is dominating. Oh, it didn't improve it too much. Why not? Oh, because I added all the suiteds. Add the offsuits here too. And I only added a few. Rerun it. Now the King Jack is dominating, and there was already money in the pot. Anyway, I guess that was an obvious point. But won that and took him out, so it becomes final 2. And I just call with a 3 Jack. Oh no, there's still 3 players left. And 2 players in this one. I've got 7 big blinds left. And unfortunately, he's got kings, but I hit a flush draw. And I'm just thinking, well, I've got less than 10 big blinds. I need to go with this and hopefully hit a flush, and sure did. So I'm surviving here against the big stack. And now finally, I'm actually contending. Queen 6 I raise. I think that's pretty standard. Heads up. Hit 2 pair. Just call, trying to kind of trap him. And then he bets, and I decide, you know what? He could hit an 8 for a straight. I'm not even going to put all my chips in. I'm just going to call him and hopefully take the pot. So now I am not quite in the lead. Pretty similar stack. Ace 6 suited. Easy raise. Hit the 6. I bet it, and he jams on me. Unfortunate, because he's probably bluffing, but I decided to let it go. Live another day. Maybe he's got a 4. Some overpair. 4 king. I bet. He just calls. I think he should have 3-bet with the ace 7 suited. I would have folded. Hit a 4. I'm just checking it. This low pair. Calling. And fortunately get to the river. If he went for another barrel, I probably would have folded. If I were him, I might have considered a second barrel. Raise with the 3s. I don't see why he's not 3-betting me with the ace 8 suited. Now I've got a diamond draw. He's got nothing, but he bets it. I call. And he just checks the river. I don't see why he's giving up with his ace 8. He was betting the turn. He made this mistake twice. He bet the turn and just gave up on the river, and I just, I hung around with just some lame pair. So I think that was that's a leak in his game probably, if I may be so bold, being a amateur how I am, thinking I know what patterns are working. 4-jack. I re-raise him here. Oh, this is a bold move. But I decide, he's getting lower on chips. I've got a chance to start to lean on him and crush him. And he hasn't caught me in any bluffs yet, so I decided to use that image to my advantage. And this was probably one of the biggest pots of the tournament, being able to steal that one. He must have had some kind of low pair or something. He's got ace-jack here. I've got king-4. I just call his raise. Hit the top pair, got a flush draw, and I decide to jam on him. The flush isn't there yet if he's got one of the diamonds. I've got the top pair here. So assuming he doesn't have a flush yet, which is a very safe assumption, I've surely got the best hand. And I can't believe he calls me here. He's got nothing. I think he's probably just getting tired. He's got no draws. He's just calling me with an ace high for the whole tournament. I think the swing there was like $100-something. So sure enough, he dunked off the last of his chips there. And that was the tournament. So hope you enjoy these videos. Definitely, leave comments if you do. And if you agree or disagree with some of the decisions that I've said, maybe there's some more skilled players that will watch this just for the fun and teach me. I'd love to get your help. And, if people start to watch these videos, I think we'll start to see people comment and share tips and tricks. And I'm going to be documenting some stuff. In my last video, you might have seen I created a document of just all the latest things I'm learning, maybe like 25 different points of just like things that are working for me and things I'm learning. I can publish that stuff if people are interested and put it out there for free. This is just hopefully just going to be fun for people who love the game of poker. An amazing game. So anyway, till next time, hopefully we'll meet again when I have another tournament win, and take care.